Hey, babe, I got...
Babe, hurry, grip the camera, quick! I want proof that I saw a Yeti!
Oh, very funny. It should turn you on. You love your little Yeti products.
Okay, no, we don't. I don't have that many. We're not all the same.
Oh, yo, you do. You guys are all the same. Hey, your baldness isn't the only thing that is a male pattern, buddy. Yeah, my hair doesn't just magically disappear.
You know what? You're being a little dramatic. Wait, I have to shave too. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I see your trimmings everywhere. I shave the surface area of a football field. You don't see my trimmings anywhere.
Well, how long is this gonna take, Michelin Man?
Why don't you shut up, Muffin Man?
Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Okay, you know what? We're gonna be late, so could you also shave off some time and let's go?
Well, I could get ready faster if I could get wax, but no, it's too expensive.
Okay, well, you need to re-wax. Got it? You don't have to do this for me.
It's literally not even for you. Talk about a razor burn. Turn on the heat, I'm cold.
Always cold. You are a Yeti, aren't you?
Back from another weekend of shows. Thank you to everyone who came out. Great times, and it's good to be back. Katie, she's. We were just joking. We're back. Just got back from the airport. I can hardly talk. We're worn out.
Say, whoa.
And Katie's coming in with some excited energy. She's excited to be around adults.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to talk the whole time.
Yeah, Trey and I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. We've done 2 flights, no lunch yet. So Katie, gonna need you to really carry us today.
I woke up and fed a baby at 4, so.
You know, I probably shouldn't have mentioned when I woke up.
But I did go back to sleep, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're back. So enjoy today's episode. Like, subscribe, go to the YouTube channel, hit us up, and we got another great episode. Enjoy. Roll music.
Here comes the theme song.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. There it is.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. When you're dealing with decisions around, your career, your relationship, should I marry or not? Should I? I want to, all sorts of crazy stuff. And you can feel stressed, everything. And therapy can be a real great tool to help. I've done therapy. It really helped me. And BetterHelp is a great way to experience therapy. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch to a therapist at any time for no additional charge.
That's right. One of my good friends, former roommate, has done BetterHelp, had nothing but good things to say about it. So let therapy be your map today with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/correct today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/correct.
What's a game where no one wins?
Flipping a coin until you jump in a lake.
Also the waiting game. And when it comes to hiring, you don't want to wait for great talent to find you. You want to find it fast. So when you're hiring, you need Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites, they streamline the hiring with powerful tools that help you find matched candidates, like Instant Match. Over 80% of employers get quality candidates with Instant Match, whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job, according to Indeed Data US.
Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/Trey. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/Trey. Just go to Indeed.com/Trey. Support the show. Let them know you heard it from us. Indeed.com/Trey. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire?
You need Indeed. Great weekend of shows. Speaking of shows, we're adding the last shows of the year, Hawaii.
Aloha.
Been excited for this. We're hitting Maui and Honolulu. Pre-sale on sale today. Code Grow Up. Go get your tickets. We'll see you. What do they call that? Down under? No.
Over under.
Over under. We're excited. Hawaii, pineapple.
I'm going to be
loose
become
hips.
the island girl I always want to be.
Oh, island girl.
Yep.
Oh.
That's my dream. I really just want to be an island girl. Just
What
kind
does
of.
an island girl mean?
They made a song. I'm an island girl. Yeah.
The island girl.
Yeah.
The island. You want to be the third island girl?
Third.
Oh, Derek, could you pull
They went.
Yeah, pull this up. Pull this up.
Do you want me to show it?
Yeah. Well, not the video, but the island. You ever know
What are
about
you guys
the Island
talking
I
Boys?
don't know what you guys are talking
You know the
about.
Island Boys,
Oh,
right?
I know the Island Boys.
Well, they
Remember
just
them?
started making headlines. They posted a video of them smooching.
Oh.
They're like brothers.
Twins.
Also, can we go back to the use the word smoochie?
I thought it was the most appropriate. I was going to say making out. It seemed a little much.
Get this. They smooched.
They smooched. What do you want me to say, Katie?
Were they kissing? I mean,
Well, that doesn't actually describe it. It was okay. You want me to say they were tonguing each? They were doing a twin tonguing.
So like
Is that what you want me to say?
Like is first base kissing, second base smooching? Is
They
that
did a
like
whole
the order?
twin tongue down. Is that what you want me to say?
It looked like Al Qaeda was behind it because
Yeah.
there were two twin tongues and they were going down.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Is that what you want me to say?
Is that better than smooching?
All right.
Oh, look, I'm trying to keep it family friendly over here.
I didn't even like think about the fact that you said smooching. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy they did
you
that.
see the?
Wait.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm gonna not show.
Don't
the
show.
ball.
But, okay, you see the tops of their hair there, the tufts. Yeah, they smooch.
Their hair looks crazy.
No sexual
not-
feelings between brothers after on-camera makeout.
Yeah, they're like calling us weird. Why do y'all think it was sexual? We're just brothers. And if you don't know, the Islands boys are there. They are.
Oh, I.
They went viral for being insane, and it's kind of probably a sad case of their like we need to get relevant again. Let's
Man,
Let's
I can't
make
believe
out.
they did that.
Wow.
well,
Whatever
so,
it takes.
Well,
Please
I
don't unsubscribe to the podcast because you'll make me and Jake do some pretty horrible things.
I do not want to be the third island person with them. That is not what I'm saying.
Oh, I misunderstood.
We've seen it now.
Got it.
Maybe more of like a Moana type. Like that's like your island girl.
Yeah. I just want to like not brush my hair and just wear bathing suits and puka shells and
Cool.
never wear shoes.
Puka shells is fun.
Just not bathe.
Yeah.
Be homeless.
Bathe in the ocean.
That's fun. I'm excited
she's
for
just
Hawaii.
ask for change.
I just like find like a good bridge to sleep under and like a popular exit to ask for money. Could be awesome.
Sounds fun.
And my
you-
puka shell necklace.
She is unhinged right now.
I am also kind of tired.
All right. Well, yeah. I'll see y'all in Hawaii, and thanks.
What are
for
the dates?
November 30th and December 1st.
Cool. Maui, then Oahu.
Yes. Yeah. Honolulu is on Oahu. Yes. I wasn't sure. Now I'm sure. I'm excited. So it'll be a good time. Hawaii.
Who would have thought?
And then right to Australia. I thank you, Australian fans, buying the tickets. Go get them. And we had some Aussies comment, and I got some DMs that say, hey, Taylor is coming to Australia. Okay, it was a little bit of an umbrella statement. She's not coming to Perth.
Not like us.
Not like us. She's
No,
not
she's
coming to New
not.
Zealand.
She's coming to
which is the
Brisbane. I don't know.
So there. It's kind of like Canada's basically the U.S. New Zealand's just Australia. It's all the same.
Probably look at it the same, I'm sure.
So thank you for that. And then I had an Aussie fan comment that he said, 1, just so you know, Taylor's coming. 2, I'm not sure how to answer this, but that is correct. We basically don't have any black people here. 3, your episodes come out at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays here. See you at the show. Thank you, Jack G, for cleaning all those things up.
Wow, Jack G.
Our Australian correspondent.
Yeah, our ambassador. Jack G. Fun. Yeah, it's going to be a fun stretch of time there. I think Rachel and I might get to Hawaii a little early. Be a little island boys and girls time. Then do some shows. Then straight to Australia, New Zealand. And then you guys are staying there for your down under boys and girls time.
Are you guys going to stay there a little longer?
I think that'll be enough vacation for us. We're going to spend some time apart afterwards. Spend Christmas kind of away, our own
the split,
families.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Understandable. First Christmas as a married couple, definitely split.
It's like we just vacationed like 3 straight weeks. So I'm going to go to Stratford.
I'll never get over this. Didn't we do separate holidays when we were engaged?
Not Christmas. I think we did do Thanksgiving.
We did Thanksgiving apart, and I think you were really like, why'd we do this? I was like, I don't really know how we came to that conclusion.
I think it's because I had just started my job and I had no PTO, and so I only had I was like working on Thanksgiving, and so I like just had like Saturday and Sunday and went and saw my family really quick.
Anyway, I didn't mind that. We should do it more. Tour was great. Where were we again? Up north with all the amount of fans. They say because the VIP fans get a special little tote bag. The amount of time I just couldn't get over every person. Would you mind signing my bag?
Oh,
big?
yeah. Tote bag.
Oh,
My tote bag.
Yeah, I would notice it when they would say, we were so excited we saw you guys were doing a show here.
Yeah.
Like certain like long O
Amazing
sounds.
show.
Yeah.
And it was a great time all through Minneapolis, Milwaukee. There was Milwaukee had a Harley-Davidson festival going on.
Yes, they did.
That was obnoxious. I thought Milwaukee had some weird biker thing going on, but it was just a festival, and everywhere you walked.
And for every like old white guy not on a motorcycle was an old white guy just on the street filming it horizontally on his phone, just like left hand in his pocket.
Look at him.
Collared shirt tucked in and just smiling, filming the motorcycles. Saw a lot of that. It was great.
It was great. We've started a new trend on the road where we have a steak dinner post show. We did 2 back to back, which is quite a lot of steak. I think the next day we're like, no more steak.
I had salmon 3 meals in a a
Good for you.
I went dinner, lunch, dinner.
Oh,
salmon.
my.
It was great.
Respect.
Rachel was proud of me.
Which is fun. But yeah, it was a great weekend. So thanks to everyone coming out. Still get the tickets to the rest of the shows. Got Canada in a couple weeks, eh? And it was a good weekend. I, not to brag, right about 10 minutes before I went on the stage in Milwaukee, saved a guy's life.
Yeah. I got off stage and he goes, "Did you hear I almost died?" I was like, "No, I've been performing. You're gonna have to fill me in." So it's crazy.
My buddy Zane, your buddy too.
We're friends.
He was just coming up to hang. It's sometimes friends will just pop in and ride the bus for a night. It's fun. He was delayed, so he walked in the venue 20 minutes before I was on. You were on stage. Mm-hmm. Kind of it was like brutally delayed, this and that. So he was starving. He starts wolfing down some food. And then we were just going to take kind of a quick celebratory like whiskey shot. Like, we're all friends here. This is fun. You're going to have a fun night, Friday. And he goes, he hits it. And we're kind of, people do the classic. We don't do these too often. And he just immediately starts going, and so we're roasting him like, gosh, get out much, because he's got a couple of kids. Like, yeah, see, and then he just keeps going. And I start to kind of pay attention, and then he does the classic, like, I go, "You good?" And he goes, just like shaking his head non-verbally, no. And I just left an action. Gave him he coughed something up, and
then you wouldn't perform for an hour.
On stage.
That's wild.
Yeah. I was just watching Quarterback on Netflix, and I don't know. I just feel like I was locked in my Patrick Mahomes or something.
Like, this is my moment. You kind of went under center.
I do this. Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Every time.
I got you, man.
What was it like? Have you ever done the Heimlich before?
Not actually. I was a lifeguard for a few years. So,
Let's go.
And the Heimlich's not complicated, but I did. I could teach how to do the Heimlich in 2 seconds.
Okay.
You just put your hand right below the belly button, and you just heave on it with all you got.
Most of the time is spent finding their belly button, because you lift up their shirt and you say, "Okay, where am I at?" And you give them a little raspberry.
He's like, yeah.
While you're down there,
you stick it in the belly button to find it, so it tickles. So he's like choking and and then you just give him, you just heat. I mean, you just lift him up.
I'm here.
It's everything you need. Yeah.
Was Zane a little scarred after? I mean, I feel like I would be a little shaken up.
He was very flustered. I mean, it's just like a wild world. He walked right in. He's going, and he's a people pleaser. So I thought it was very people. He was apologizing for choking, which is
sorry
great.
about that,
Oh
guys.
my
He's like,
gosh.
I mean, you have to go on stage here in a second. I really just want to apologize. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you could tell it. I'm sure it's fairly traumatic. So
Yeah.
I was like, just
It's
chill.
one of my
You're good.
biggest
You're
fears.
good. Well, I was like debating not even telling Katie the amount of times, when you do the old wrong pipe classic,
Yeah.
just kind of like, ooh,
It's
it's
scary.
like you choke. Anytime I've ever done that, she's,
Show me your belly button.
I'm like, I'm not choking.
Yeah, he makes it
She has
seem
various
as
choking devices in it. What is a choking? You bought a choking
hold on.
device.
He makes it seem as if no one ever chokes. You did the Heimlich this weekend.
Have you ever been around anyone choking legitimately?
I've never seen it
Have you?
happen.
My brother choked on a quarter, and my dad had to do the Heimlich on him.
Your brother.
Well, that's why I don't eat quarters anymore.
He was a little boy, and he put it in his mouth, and
That's not a real choke.
Because it happened in your childhood.
I choked on a white
Trauma.
powder donut in college.
and no one was around. And so I was like, this is how I'm going to go. White powder donut.
They're going to suspect other things.
Yeah. They just see Derek pass out, there's powder all over his face. Like, yeah, I knew that guy. He was a little off.
So what'd you do? How'd you get out of it?
I was drinking water, which I don't think you're supposed to do too, but we got through it. I'm here today.
See, that's not a real choke. I mean,
It was like a minute long of like, I'm going.
maybe I just went.
Just throw yourself on a desk.
I was gonna say,
literally-
you do
He
have to do
was-
that, right? Like you have to.
Yeah, they say get a corner, a chair, and you kind of do it to yourself. But I witnessed one. I had in middle school, we were chilling somewhere eating, and a buddy legit choked, and a friend of ours leapt in action and heaved him, and he just hurled in Panda Express, and he shook it off.
I do worry about the noodles at Panda Express. Like if one goes down the wrong pipe, the other is still coming out of my throat. That
Yeah,
could
I
be
feel like you
troublesome.
could get a random beak in there or something. You don't know how they're preparing it back there.
Ew.
Made with real panda. But he was. It's very rare, and I don't know. It was a freak deal, but he was
So rare.
He was
You've been
very,
around two people who have chosen and needed the
two in my
hind
whole
leg.
life. Two in my whole life, and adding up to an average of 0.5. But he was literally asphyxiating. It was kind of scary, but
You were on stage. It's probably been 45 minutes since the choke, and he was still trying to talk or whatever and coughing
yeah,
up quite
yeah.
a bit. I think it stuck with him a while.
I don't even know how that happens, but yeah,
Just not good at chewing.
yeah, it was very embarrassing for him to forget how to chew.
I'm glad he apologized.
Yeah. Well, I did. I had asked. I was like, please apologize.
I have to
I
go
just
perform.
kept saying I forgive you after, which I think made it weird. No,
It's not your fault, Zane.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Listen, it's not your fault.
Come here.
Come here. Wild. So yeah, but Katie, what's the choking device in our kitchen? Or
I think I got advertised it. I think because it can read my mind. The phones can do that, and it's kind of just it's like a thing you put
she's
over
having
there.
so much fun talking. Look at
They
her.
put
She's having
over
so much fun.
their mouth, and it the suction. It's like a plunger for your mouth.
Whoa. Sounds gross.
I mean, yeah. I feel, is that better than the Heimlich? Can you imagine if I'm choking and she's like, first, it's still wrapped up in a box. She's like, hold on, where's this? Have you
I
seen the
need
scissors?
that.
Have you seen the scissors?
Box cutter, scissors.
Yeah. but
You could just breast pump it out, maybe.
Ooh.
not strong enough.
Let's do
But-
a
I don't know.
YouTube video. Will it choke? And we do all sorts of different things.
Yeah, will
I'll be
it choke?
choking. You guys go crazy.
Yeah,
on
let's
me.
call your brother, give him a coin purse, and go crazy.
But yeah, what if someone is a much larger person than you, I might not be able to get enough force to help you out.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might need that plunger.
Yeah.
You have some obese buddy. Yeah.
I think I've seen these ads now that you talk about it because they scare you at the beginning. They'll show you living room footage of someone choking in their house or something to
Yes.
draw you in. And then, I don't think I watched the ad far enough to see the plunge of the face, but
Yep.
Or the amount of times Katie will have a Ron Pike moment, and you just tell she starts going. I'm like, you're not just coughing out. And then little babies, when they're milk eating and drinking milk, they'll just naturally do the old, I mean, the first 75 times Thomas did it, she'd be like,
Because he would do this.
oh gosh.
It's a little scary.
well, it's just funny because babies aren't even smart enough to be scared. So he would just it sounded like he'd nearly die, and then he'd just smile and get back to work.
It's fine.
Thomas has speaking of noises he makes, he's developed this thing the past few days, and maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. I thought that he just needed to go to the bathroom, but that doesn't seem to be what it is.
You're talking about the baby, right? Me or him?
Both. Where Thomas will just grunt. He sometimes, if he rolls onto his stomach, he'll kind of do a few grunts like he's annoyed. But this is his face is turning red and he is just grunting. And I can't
I'm not
figure
gonna
it out.
lie, Katie. Our stories are way better from the weekend.
Shocker.
Do an impression of it.
Okay.
Okay, that's
It
cool.
goes on for a while.
He does it a lot.
He's been doing it a
excited to
lot
hear
this
this.
weekend. And I did a little quick Google and said maybe, so it could be a reflux, if he's having some reflux, he's doing that because feels better. or it said if they are like bored or frustrated.
Yeah, bad look for you.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it around me.
Yeah.
Bored.
Our babies, yeah. That's new age baby right there. He's bored.
He's bored.
Gosh, was there something to do?
I'll just grunt instead.
Yeah, hey, that's enough screen time. That's enough grunt time too. Okay, find a new way to entertain yourself.
I get bored. I kind of just start shouting, and
You guys are very similar.
Yeah.
makes sense. We are proudly sponsored by Long Drink. You've heard us talk about it. We have it out on the road on tour.
We had them yesterday.
I tell you what, we just had him this weekend on the tour, and DJ Cam had his first weekend out. Said, grab you something in there. He's like, what's this? He took a sip. I mean, that guy, he had one in his hand all weekend. Everyone I've introduced Long Drink to is like, I'm in. Holy cow.
He would DJ with a long drink on his table
It
the rest
made
of the
his job
weekend.
harder, yeah, but he still did it. Long Drink is a canned citrus beverage that, boy, I mean, it's so refreshing. It's great. They have their original, a low calorie, cranberry. They have a little limited edition peach we were able to try.
Get in on it.
So go to thelongdrink.com/Trey to see where it is near you. They got it almost everywhere, and I'm legit big fan. I have it always stocked up. I love it.
Yeah. We like it. Rachel likes it. Rachel's mom likes it.
Even Derek likes it. Family man, picky guy. Give him a steak and a long drink.
Yeah.
He'll raise your family. So go to thelongdrink.com/Trey. Find it near you. Let us know how you like it. We guarantee you'll love it. Check out Long Drink.
So did you hang out with many people this weekend, or just kind of you and Thomas?
I did.
Which one?
Don't tell it. Kate, we were talking about it on the podcast. Please, for the love of God, go do something. And she went and had a fun girls' night.
I did. I
Ooh.
put Thomas to bed, and one of our friends, one of the girls that I went to dinner with, her husband came over and watched. Thomas was asleep, so he watched the monitor for me and just hung out at the house while I went to dinner with some girls, went to a bar after. It was borderline a club, and
Ooh.
I had half a beer.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty crazy.
I was telling. Did you get any side eyes from any guys or any confidence boosters?
A lot of people did approach us. I think we looked very friendly. We had
What does that mean?
a
Just
girl
walking up to you like, can I get a ride?
we had a girl walk up and just truly just start chatting. So where are you guys from? What did
Yeah,
And
that's
then
not a good
and
sign.
then
That's
we
not a good sign. You go to the club and people are like, oh, I feel bad. Someone should talk
we
to
had a
them.
girl come up and just ask us where the bathroom was. We must have looked like we knew.
Yeah.
We had another girl, there's a pool table, and she came up and asked if we could help her play pool.
Wow. You guys are just the
funny.
concierge for nights out.
We must have really looked like moms.
I was telling Katie,
maybe.
I need to dress with a little less clothes, I guess.
any mom knows, any young mom, they go through, the body goes through a lot, and they have some, I don't look like I used to, blah blah blah. So I was like, you go out, show a little décolletage. Is that the word? Is that the word? Maybe catch an eye. Maybe take
Smooch a bit, maybe.
Yeah, come on, find an island boy. Yeah, I always wanted the confidence. I think that's a funny bit. You get married long enough, you're like, listen, I know my compliments, they're not doing it anymore. Go out, leave the ring at home. I trust you. A flirty eye, just a flirty eye. Maybe that's what you need. But it sounds like people are just like, those women are older. They have small bladders. You look into the bathroom, right?
You know
Yeah.
how the bathroom works.
So, yeah, it was very fun.
Good.
I'd be interested to know what specific vibe you put off to make a girl ask you how to play pool. Because
Right.
that's a little different than like bathroom or like, I don't know, like
I think that
look
we
like real
just
pool
looked,
sharks.
We just didn't look very intimidating.
She's like, that girl
Yeah.
looks like a pool cue. Maybe that's.
so funny.
Is that a compliment or not?
I don't know.
Well, fun. Happy for you. You guys know I'm a big casino guy. That's when you get older. You switch from clubs to casinos. And the first night, Joliet, because it's kind of the middle of nowhere, he's like, hey, we can't park the bus by the venue, so we're just going to drive down the road and park it at this Harrah's casino. I was like, oh, are we?
Oh, twist my arm.
Okay. So we waltzed right in there and we played.
Did you play, Jake?
I did. I was a little late. I was hanging out with some friends there. Got to the casino, only had $40 in cash on me. I was like, I don't want to, go through the ATM fees. I'll just pay $40. And I won like 100 in like 30 minutes.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, great, I'm out. So I had a
Nice.
pretty quick night. Trey, did you have a pretty quick night?
I mean, relative, if you think of the grand scheme of
If you
life.
think of what time it was in Australia,
Right. I mean,
you did fine.
yeah.
Overall,
Australian
was it
time.
worth the amount of time you put in for
Yeah.
the money you made?
I don't know. Sure, yeah. It was fun.
He had a lot of fun and won money.
Yeah.
He
It's a win-win.
called me and told me how late he stayed up, and then I immediately just said,
Stayed up
I
till
hope.
4:30. Dude, the
I
bus
immediately
the
was
bus
like,
call.
how
the bus
much
call,
money did you make? Because I'm thinking he's about to tell me he won 20 grand. He stayed till 4:30 in the morning.
Like I barely got passed over even.
And then he told me, and he just immediately, I was like, that wasn't worth it. He was like, yeah, I know.
The bus call, because we have it all scheduled. Like the bus was scheduled to leave at like 7 a.m. And I got on the bus at 4:30 and a little bit like ashamed of myself. Like I'm gonna pay for this. This is just way too late to stay up. And I got on the bus, kind of got settled into my bed. I swear within 10 minutes I hear the bus. And I was like, oh, did I almost miss the bus? And our driver the next morning was like, yeah, I kind of woke up earlier, so I figured, might as well get there sooner. So I took off at 5. I was like, dude, I was this close to walking out and not seeing a bus there. Could you imagine?
I mean, what do you even do? Because we're all asleep for a couple more hours.
Exactly. And I would have frantically called everyone in the crew, hoping someone answers and be like, turn around.
I'll be at the blackjack table when you get back.
But no rush. I'll just dive back in.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
Okay.
I mean,
Katie stepped out. Okay. Yeah. What?
You straight up miss your own tour bus, or the bus is pulling out as you walk out. Like, do you sprint after it? Because you don't look cool sprinting after a bus.
No, you don't.
Pounding on
It was
the
way
wall.
too late. So dumb. But so fun. Katie had to step out to deal with Thomas. Let's do some fan videos. Let's see what the fans are saying. Send us your video submissions to the Correct Opinions Instagram. Follow us there. Submit us anything you want to say. We'll hit up the DMs and we'd love to interact with you guys. But what do we got, Derek?
Hey Trey, hey Jake, hey Katie, hey Family Man, hey Thomas. I wanted to start off by saying that I listened to podcasts from the very beginning, from episode 1, and
Wow.
different podcasts have been defining various monumental chapters in my life, and the Correct Opinions podcast was the very first podcast I listened to from the beginning, and it was in 2020 when the pandemic hit, and I just found out I was pregnant, and then I started working from home, and I was taking all the walks that everybody else was taking, and when I think about my first pregnancy, I almost always think of Correct Opinions, because especially you, Trey, when you were there at the beginning by yourself, and you just got me through so many, like, just crazy moments and long moments in my life that just needed some humor to get through them. I was listening to your episode last week where you guys were talking about old email addresses like Yahoo, and I will unashamedly.
Oh,
Thanks, Megan.
Thanks. Oh, she was about to. That was. Send us another. You'd think with the much she's interacted with the podcast, she'd know how to send a video. But thank you for all the kind words. That was really nice. It means a lot. Finish the video and send it back.
That's
we'll review
funny.
that.
She's like, when I think back to March 2020, all I could think about is Correct Opinions. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Cool.
I don't know if that's the greatest thing, but thank you. That's super nice. I'm double checking. Yeah, that's all she sent, dude. That's okay, though. It's okay. We're not asking people to be technical geniuses.
No, don't even watch the video back that you sent in. Just assume it worked. Even if it cut yourself off at the really pivotal moment.
All good. Old email addresses. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Derek, what was yours? What was your old AIM?
It had the word daddy in it, I think. So
Family Man. Always been a Family Man.
Yeah, that's what it meant. Yeah. Just always future daddy, heart. That's what it was.
Daddy of 3, loading. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Megan. That's really nice. I think we got another fan video here.
So I just want to start this video off by saying I apparently was not following you guys on Instagram, so my bad. Totally thought I was. Definitely wasn't. Am now, though. So that's cool. What I wanted to tell you today in making this video, hoping that it gets on the podcast because it makes me laugh a lot. Every time I say something to, or even near my husband about something having opinions, like we have a lot of chickens and they like to yell in the morning, and I'll be like, dang, that chicken be having opinions. Or like if a baby's crying, I'm like, oh, you're very opinionated, little baby. Anytime I say the word opinions, my husband goes, correct opinion.
Whoa.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's the end of it.
That was
Okay.
great. Okay, thanks for saying that. She kind of flexed on us there a little bit.
A little bit.
Kind of hit that. Opinion. I don't. Do you say the word opinions much?
I don't think it comes up super often. Definitely not with chickens.
That's kind of the most interesting part of that to me. How often are you saying that word? Yeah, chickens. That wasn't very relatable to me.
She's like,
that chicken's got a lot of opinions, right? When we all say that,
you know, like how animals act 100% out of instinct. Well, this chicken's got some opinions. It's pretty different.
that chicken voted for Bernie. Well, your husband. She kind of hit that. I wonder if the husband can hit it like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hit those notes.
Maybe that's why she says opinion so much. She wants to hear her husband sing all the time.
I did hear numerous creatures that appeared to be prancing around here during that. Did you catch that?
It looked like the roof was like feed sacks or something. So
Yeah.
the chicken thing makes sense.
She's got Wi-Fi out there. That's good.
Must be Starlink. So thank
Cool.
you. Thanks for following us finally.
Thanks. Yes. Thank you for finally following. Thank you. Send your fan submission videos in. We want to hear them. And
I'm going to start
want
using
to
it.
hear your opinions.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to start using that more. Just a cat's
Opine.
meowing.
What do you opine?
Opinion.
Oh,
Oh.
you pine. You ever seen that clip on Family Feud?
No, I don't think so.
A word, what follows after pork? Lamb, chop. Some guy goes,
Oh, okay.
you pine. Oh, it's legendary.
You pine.
Kind of genius outside the box.
That's good. I was talking we had a new DJ this weekend, DJ Cam. He was the man. And we were talking. I thought he was going to do it one time, but he never did. So maybe next time. I think I want to come out on stage to the Family Feud theme song. I think that'd be... Yeah.
Wait,
That's Price is Right.
That's Price is Right. I'm embarrassed. What's Family Feud?
It's the one... let me find it.
Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty
Is
good.
that
Shark
wrong?
Tank.
Oh crap. Okay. What am I thinking?
YouTube has a 1 hour version of where you can just listen on repeat.
Is that?
You want to go where everyone knows Family Feud. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just trying to. Now I can't think of what was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I know it was sort of like...
That's it. And then Reed just. Your first question. Oh, she's back. What were you doing?
He is getting a little attached. He just was screaming.
Oh.
Oh, and then he saw you and he stopped.
Yeah.
That she wants that though.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
She's the hero.
She's done that to me. You've seen it on the road. You'll just walk in and I'll just be screaming.
Yeah, because you
have
get
to-
bored.
Yeah, I get bored, and then you show me a picture of Katie and it helps.
Trained you well.
There was one weekend where I had to put Katie as just the background on my phone. It was just quicker, just to be able to show Trey.
It was a long story, but it helped.
Derek, real quick, can you just play like 2 seconds of the Family Feud theme song?
I
Because
actually
it's
can't
driving me
think
nuts.
of it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
And now can we get like 3 seconds of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Not like
Yeah.
the first 5 questions, but like the serious questions.
What are the other classics? Favorite? What game shows do we
Jeopardy
watch?
is a classic.
Oh, dude, that gets me high.
Yes.
I used to watch so much of that.
Oh, yeah.
I would watch it as a kid with my mom. I mean, 3% of the answers did I
Oh
know.
yeah, I'd get
But
the
some reason it's fun.
$100, $200, $300 question. Maybe.
Now I'm lost. Yeah.
It has so many questions. Yeah.
I don't know how people are so good at trivia. What do they just read books all day long?
I don't know how they did that. Yeah, it must be pretty.
The Jeopardy guy, the Ken Jennings guy.
Yeah, I mean, you just you just have a brain where you just like to store useless information.
Yeah, dork.
Yeah, I mean,
A
pretty
nerd,
much.
for sure.
Right. I mean, I feel like if I read information that doesn't necessarily like interest me or pertain to my life, it's out the door.
Are you good at trivia?
No.
I guess. Yeah, you're related to a guy that eats change, so probably not a genius. DNA.
Excuse you?
I'm not that good at trivia either.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's a confidence booster is Teen Jeopardy. I think that was on Netflix at some point. You watch Teen Jeopardy, and those questions we can handle.
Oh,
people like
I thought you were
us.
saying you were well versed on the teens.
It's just only questions about being a teenager. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
wow.
About teens.
No, just easier questions.
What about that show? So you think you're smarter than a fifth grade or whatever?
Oh yeah,
that was annoying.
Yeah, that was. Oh, you're Thomas
It
again.
sounds like a llama. Oh no.
I mean, he hasn't left my side in 4 days, so that's
All right, he'll work it out.
What about when you were playing pool?
he was asleep.
Okay.
He was asleep.
Yeah, when you were playing pool.
He was actually with me. I just bring him to the bar.
That's why people ask you, like, yo, can you teach me how to play pool? You're doing amazing while carrying your son.
That makes me think of Sweet Home Alabama. Have you, Trey? You've never seen that?
The
still,
music
have you?
video?
No.
Have you the movie?
Oh, it's a movie. I was like, playing pool with a baby.
The
Reminds
song?
me of that Leonard
I've
Skinner
seen-
song.
Listen to the song, yeah.
Where she's like has her friend, her hometown friend has a baby in the bar, and Reese is like, "You have a baby in the bar?" I can almost quote the whole movie.
Oh, wow. Oh, that girl's in the movie?
Yeah.
Look at you. You have a baby. In a bar.
Nice.
That's just a class. That's a famous scene.
I mean, every scene from that movie is.
That's the woman who was in some other show we watched. The weird show about the woman that kills her husband and her friend's husband because he cheated.
Reese Witherspoon?
Take care of that.
No,
I don't know who
that other chick. It was Jessica Biel. We watched it anyway.
I like that Katie, right before that, was like, I'm not going to learn useless information. And then it's just like, I can't quote the entire Sweet Home Alabama movie, though. If you need it.
Yeah, that was a little confusing. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Therapy, try it. It's good for you. Physical is good. What other kind of therapy is there?
Oh,
Water.
gotcha. I thought you meant getting a physical is good.
That too. That's a form of therapy.
Yeah, it is.
But I'll tell you what, mental brain therapy, best out there. I've gotten therapy before. It really helped me navigate some things I was dealing with. And BetterHelp is a great, great way to experience therapy. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
It's so convenient.
Yeah, so if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
It's so suited to your schedule. It's a well-fitted suit to your schedule.
Oh yeah, you just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and they have many options. You can switch therapist at any time if you're feeling it for no additional charge.
Get a new therapist every time. Probably wouldn't recommend that, but you can do it with no additional charge.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Have at it.
So let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/correct today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/correct. What's a game where no one wins?
Probably just
Kissing your sister.
Yeah.
The waiting game as well.
Oh my gosh.
When it comes to hiring, you don't want to wait. You want to find great talent fast, and you need Indeed to do so. When you're hiring, you need Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites searching for job candidates, Indeed's powerful hiring platform can help you do it all quickly. They streamline it, baby. And with Instant Match, over 80% of employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job, according to Indeed Data US.
You're going to want to get in on Instant Match. It is by far the best way to find the right people. Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/Trey. Offer is good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/Trey. Just go to Indeed.com/Trey and support the show by saying you heard about it on this podcast. Indeed.com/Trey. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire?
You need Indeed. All right, Derek's got a great video for us. Fyre Festival. We all remember this.
Talked about this a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm a big Billy McFarland guy.
Derek, what is this? Because it sounds like he's trying to run it back, which is just
Awesome.
I sign up for text alerts.
6 years. wrapping up my first trip to LA in over 6 years, one of my first trips since jail, and I am just so grateful to be here. The hardest challenge for me was this dream I had that as soon as I walked out of the bars, all these great people would come support me and help me take my visions and make them a reality. The truth was, it took a really long time to find the first people to take that leap.
He's talking
and
like
actually
an
support
AI.
me. It was a really long slog for a number of months, and things finally started clicking a few months ago.
Slog.
I think this trip really
He's
capped
pausing
everything
too
off,
much in between
and I got
sentences.
3
Dude,
great things
blink.
done. So first, I shot a commercial for a pirate marketing client. I can't name who the brand is because all the work is behind the scenes, but we had an incredible artist come on board, and I think the commercial is really going to go. Next is I met with our Fyre musical
It's too
partners.
much pause.
I think he's
And
reading.
while it takes some time to get a Broadway musical actually...
What is he talking about?
It's crazy that he is like, you learn about him from Fyre Festival, and he conned all these people, and they say, "Oh, Billy, he's so charismatic. You want to be a part of it." That did not convince me at all. He is not good at speaking.
It's been so nice to be back to LA. First time since jail. Just that alone. Since
I thought that we would see people leave bars and want to support me in my visions, but the truth is, it was much more of a slog.
I think commercial's really gonna go. And he's trying to do another Fyre Fest?
Ja Rule won't text me back, probably because of all of the allegations.
Fyre Fest coming soon. We'll have shelter this time. Slog.
I'm so excited for the support I've gotten recently. Some of the people involved: Ghislaine Maxwell, Elizabeth Holmes, and Harvey Weinstein.
Huge investors.
They love islands, and so we are going to run it back.
Epstein's alive. Wow, is he really trying to do it again?
Apparently, he's so fired up about it. I swear I got an email from him. I signed up for emails that new T-shirts just dropped, and I can't find the email.
He'd probably sell a lot of those. Oh, we're just
Here he
doing this now.
comes.
What, is he just screaming because you're gone?
Dang.
Is that a thing babies do?
No, we need some mothers to weigh in here.
Does he have a problem? Does he need baby therapy?
I don't think he needs baby therapy.
Thomas.
I think it's normal for them to get attached and stuff, but I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Katie, she's fallen victim to it is really tough to when you have like your own thing, you always think it's the best, your own dog, your own bride, and a baby, you're just like, he started like doing whatever, I don't know, kind of standing with assistance. And I had a quick moment where I was like, wait a second, is he a phenom?
Freak baby?
Is he a phenom? And then you Google it, I'm like, no, he's right on track. And I promised myself that's the one time I'm doing that. That's the one time I'm doing that. There's just no way. Like, wait, what if, okay, Katie has had 0 good athletes in her whole family tree, and I've had 0 good athletes in mine, but what if somehow he's an NBA All-Star?
I know I'm going to be the same way.
What do you have to say about that, Thomas?
Yeah, sorry, Tom.
What do you have to say about that? Got anything to say?
Start trying to be creative.
Start wearing your little costumes.
Yeah,
putting on
do
some
little
skits.
buddy. That's the genes you got.
Let's get him a guitar.
Your glorified court jester. Get ready, brother.
I saw
Your DNA is prancing around in a dress and eating quarters. I walked at Katie was like, he's getting a little old enough, maybe start trying solid foods, and I walked on her. He was licking a penny.
Yeah,
she was trying to feed him a penny.
That is not
Heads
funny.
up, at least.
That
but
is not funny.
I remember the registry for Thomas, and there was a piggy bank on there, and I was like, I don't know what this is about.
my late grandfather was a huge coin collector. It was like his thing. I think a lot of old men. That's when you know you're really old. You're like, let me gather up these coins.
Yeah.
And Katie got wind of that, and she tried to like break into my parents' house to get the coin. I mean,
I remember
I made her swear not to tell her brother who likes to eat them because don't know what he'd do to get
I
up.
mean, you should see how much money I have now.
I remember that whole side of the family being a little too excited when he passed. They're like, "Hey, have you seen the will?
Yeah.
Who gets the coins?
Who gets the coins? Her brother always asks. He'll ask me all the time. And I mean, I swear, her brother, he's holding anywhere from $1.80 to $6.50 in his stomach at all times.
Okay, this
Best
bit is
guess.
over.
My best
gosh.
guess.
All right.
680.
It's crazy. You want to hear? You know what it's like to hear a guy like that go to the bathroom? You sit at the dinner table. You just hear, ting, ting, ting,
slot
ting, ting,
machine.
ting, ting. Yeah.
He never sneaks up on you. If he jogs up on you, you can kind of hear it clanking around though in his stomach.
Yeah.
Sounds like a coin purse clanking.
Yeah. Give him the Heimlich. That'd be crazy.
So funny.
To go back a topic, I just saw a reply to Billy McFarland's video, and someone replied on Twitter and said, "When looking for investment opportunities, one of the first things I look for in a pitch is one of my first trips since prison."
That's pretty great.
Oh man,
Sorry I'm late to the meeting, man. I parole officer.
the replies are so funny. Someone else is like, "Bro, just drive for Uber or something." Everyone's just like,
Lay
"Dude,
low.
just hang out." Man,
Yeah, he tweeted in April, Fyre Festival 2 is happening. Fire emoji.
I'm really just caught up on how he speaks. That's so interesting that he is such a successful con man who's apparently so charismatic. I just don't see it.
I know.
Thomas.
Play this. Did I send you the Antonio Brown thing? Oh, I'll play it. Speaking of people who can't talk, Antonio Brown, Kay, do you know who that is?
Kind of.
Okay, I think he was one of the best NFL football players, and he's made a bunch of headlines for acting like a crazy person. He ran off mid-game and take his clothes off. He posted himself naked on Snapchat.
He's had his pants
he revealed
off
himself
before.
at a public pool. He's lost his mind. So here's the latest of him on a podcast. I'd like everyone he has said some really poignant things here.
And these boys, they talking to me like I got a selfish impact because maybe the plays I'm making, like I'm standing at David Allen, I got like 10 cars out there. I'm having different models come, And we close to the box, bro. Give me a nugget. Like, I'm over here running stats. I'm trying to be the greatest. I'm not saying I'm trying to be selfish and just get all the balls because I know the balls got to spread out. And it's like, it's a game. You got to play the game that is played. Like, you can't campaign the game. The game fall how the game fall, right? You don't go and say, yo, give me these passes. Brady and these boys.
That got good at the end. You got to play the game how it's played.
Campaign the game. Give me some nuggets, bro.
He's got the cars and the models.
Yeah, that part was a little confusing too. He's like, they think I'm a selfish player because of the cars I have and the models. That's not what I thought you were going to say. What?
He is. Is it just brain injury from football, or is he also an idiot? I've told that story on the pod before.
Oh, that's right. You did a commercial with him.
Did a commercial with him in 2017. Did we play it when we talked about it?
No,
I'm going to dig through it as you guys keep talking. I'm going to dig for it down at the bottom here. But
I'm almost positive we played it on the podcast.
We had to have.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a classic.
It was a Visa, like the tap.
Yeah, he couldn't figure out the ring. He couldn't.
Yeah.
So that was back then. He was struggling.
You wonder what it is. How
Great
much
smile.
Yeah, good teeth.
Good teeth.
Good hands.
That's very sad. Thomas is not allowed to play football.
He's not.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas just said that's
enough.
He disagrees, actually.
He'll have theater practice.
Do you think auditions?
You really, if little Thomas is like, I'm a football player, I want to be a dreamer, I want to play football, you're going to lay down the law? No football?
He can be the kicker.
Would you let your kids play football?
Flag for sure. And then I think tackle football maybe in high school.
Yeah.
But I think 0 to 14, you don't need to be tackling.
Right. But you'd let them.
Yeah. Football's so fun.
You're not playing real football when you're tackle football in third grade. There's no benefit.
It's just the bigger guy wins.
Yeah.
There's no technique.
I don't know.
But it's also is it even possible to get hurt when you're 8 years old? Those kids can't hit that hard.
Well, if
I think
you
it would
have
be possible to get hurt.
I mean, I had this woman tell me, her 8th grader is
the little boy full of nickels,
6'3", and 200 pounds.
Yeah,
and then you have other 8th graders how big were you guys in 8th grade?
Hey, leave me out of it.
Not that big.
I
get crushed.
I did play tackle football in like 4th grade, and they had a rule where if you weighed too much, you couldn't ever touch the ball, even if it was like a fumble. Yeah, they would mark you. It was like a
Wait, really?
scarlet letter, like that you had a different look about you if you were overweight. And it was like, even if there's a fumble, interception, you can't like ever have the ball. It would be dangerous for people to tackle you.
Yeah. So you don't even agree with like 7th grade football? It's a little weird.
That's getting borderline, but yeah, for the most part, it's like you can still get so much better and develop so many good habits. I think playing flag football, you don't need to worry about tackling technique. You're 13.
Where I played flag football, our team was the worst team in the league. I don't know if we ever won a game, and I scored only 1 touchdown, and I felt guilty about it because I definitely stiff-armed him.
That's not
illegal
allowed.
Flag, yeah.
Whatever it takes, dude. If you're 0-8,
that's right.
Start breaking some rules.
That's darn right. But
was it fun?
Kind of. Yeah, I think it could have gone differently for me. I think the only couple football experiences I had just went poorly. So I was just like, I played flag football for 1 year. And for whatever reason, like, we were always, me and all my buddies were athletic at that age. We were like winning basketball games or soccer games, whatever. I don't know. This group of guys just wasn't it. And we stunk and we barely won. And so I think I was like, wow, I don't want to do that again. And then I tried tackle football in 7th grade. And it's like the guy. I remember it's amazing to be like 12 and be like, I'm pretty sure my coach is an idiot. Yes. And now you look back, like I was, at 12, I knew that guy was an idiot.
Yes, my 7th grade football coach. Same.
And we had legitimately one of the greatest middle school football players of all time on our team. Like if you knew this, you ever seen old clips of Barry Sanders when he was 13?
Yeah.
It was that. I mean, so we had that guy. And they just kind of handed him the ball, and the rest of the team he couldn't care less about. So he just threw us out at receiver. I was like B team half the year, A team. I touched the ball like twice.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why would I do that again? So yeah, if it was a different way, I might have tried playing it more. But
our coach was like 350 pounds, and
we had a 350 pounder.
Yeah, like his knees didn't really bend. Legitimately, just like straight up all the time.
It's too
just
risky.
Like, waddled. And we ran the wishbone offense, which is no wide receivers, 2 tight ends on each side. And the backfield is just quarterback, blocking back, fullback, running back. It's the lamest, most boring. It looks like a Tetris piece. And we did that at 7th grade. I am the smallest guy on the field. Pretty quick. I'm not saying I needed the ball a lot, but I'll tell you where I didn't need to be is blocking back. And that's where I played every game in 7th grade. I was like, the helmet is weighing me down. I'm so small. Don't put me at blocking back.
I was not very big. Yeah, for a couple months of the football season, he just threw me at like B team middle linebacker. I just stood there as like some big guy on against the A team offense. He just blasts through and just decleat me. I was like, oh my gosh, why would I? I'll never forget when I tackled a guy. I sniffed out a reverse. I was really proud. I tackled him. And it hurt me to tackle him sometimes, which you just don't know until you play. It's pretty obvious, but I just remember being like, when I hit them, it hurts me. I think that was the second I was like, I think I'm done.
Lost all motivation.
Yeah.
I had the opposite problem. You guys were like too small. I was too big.
Oh, really? Yeah. Weren't allowed to touch the ball?
Did
you play powder puff?
I did play powder puff every year.
How'd that go?
I wasn't the best player. I wasn't the worst. I can run.
Hey, Katie,
fast.
that's affecting the.
Oh.
We can. Oh no.
Oh. But when I played basketball is when it really. I think I've.
You played basketball?
Yeah, for like 2 seasons, but I stopped because they wouldn't let me touch the ball. I just had to guard. So like they were just essentially like stand under the basket and put your arms up and don't move because I was the tallest by a mile. And so I
good strategy.
Literally wasn't allowed to shoot or anything. I just had to stand there with my arms up. So I was like, this is stupid. And I stopped playing.
It treated you like a scarecrow or something.
It really did.
Like,
was it effective?
You won't be able to catch the ball, but we can put it in front of the basket.
Yeah. Like, okay. So I feel like I probably wouldn't have been an amazing basketball player, but I had some height. I could have done something.
Who knows?
But
could have figured it out.
I could be in the WNBA.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
I'm built
we'll
just
never
like
know.
them.
We'll never know. We truly will never know.
I hope Thomas plays football though. Hope you play football, Thomas.
He's smiling, so
yeah, it's fun. Basketball, people score 80 points. You you're making buckets all the time. Football, you might score, the entire team scores 4 times a game. So
And
wait,
that's
if you're
more
one
fun?
of those people, I'm saying it's such a big deal. Like when you do get to score, like, oh my gosh.
No,
when you stiff arm
I wouldn't know.
the flag football
I
kid
never scored a touchdown.
legally.
Just one flag football touchdown.
Yeah.
So embarrassing.
It's fun though. What else we need to talk about? What else is going on?
How long have we been going?
50 minutes.
Did we do the we're gonna do chicken, beef, shrimp? Wait, what is it?
What?
That's what it's called.
You got a hibachi on the mind? What?
Yeah,
Oh
or-
no, we got some segments. All right,
Yeah.
we're back with we'll do another chicken segment. Brought to you by Good Ranchers, our new loud and proud sponsor, Good Ranchers. And boy, we got to tell you about some prime pork over at Good Ranchers. Good Ranchers is the #1 place to get America's best beef and chicken, and now they have pork too. I tell you what, pork might be my favorite of all the meats. Besides, not for eating. Well, what is prime pork? It's like prime steak. It has more marbling, better coloring, is more tender by 25% over other pork. 100% American-raised pork you can trust and enjoy with Good Ranchers. So we have a code for y'all to get $30 off your first box of America's best beef, chicken, and pork today. Okay, so we have a segment sponsored by Good Ranchers called Chicken, where Katie has a story about how she was a chicken maybe over the weekend. GoodRanchers.com.
Before I tell a story,
GoodRanchers.com. Get your $30 off any box. By what's the code?
Is it Family Man still?
Yeah.
Family Man. Sorry, that was pretty cool. We had some comments saying, "Wow, imagine coming so far from Derek to Family Man to a code for better deal on America's best meat."
He used to be B-Ball Daddy, and now he's promo code Family Man.
That's right. Go to GoodRanchers.com. Code Family Man. Feed your family with meat you can trust. Now they have some high grade pork as well, beef, chicken. $30 off your first box. GoodRanchers.com. Chicken.
did you guys ever watch
Katie.
the Mulan, the cartoon?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure, yeah.
Is there not a song in there that's about beef, pork, and chicken?
If it is, it's definitely not one of the more well-known ones. I feel like they're
We
always
watched that movie a lot.
I'll make a man out of you is typically what you hear coming out of that movie.
Yes, but I swear there's Derek. You do a little research. I swear there's a song that says it.
Man, I
so
hope you're right, because that's so weird if you're making that up.
I don't just store useless information. All right, that's not my brain.
Yeah, it's weird.
but I was a little bit of a chicken because we had these crazy storms come through this weekend when you guys were gone. And it was just I was like, oh, it's just a thunderstorm. I did check my weather app, make sure there was like no tornado
call
or
your
whatever. I did not call my mom. But
FaceTimed her.
I did feel like I was kind of sitting in the room with Thomas, and all of a sudden I'm looking outside, the trees are like bending. It's kind of crazy. He loved it, watching outside the water and the wind and everything. He thought it was hilarious. Like, he was mesmerized. But I was kind of sitting there thinking, I think I should be a little concerned. But then I told myself, I'm like, Katie, that's stupid. It's just a thunderstorm. Don't be a chicken. And so I just kind of was like, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Hindsight, there are trees down. People didn't have power for days.
Yeah.
And I mean, our power flickered, but hindsight, I had the good reason to be a chicken.
Wow, but you didn't even say anything to me. Did you? Oh, wait. We confirmed the Mulan song?
Yep.
Beef, pork, chicken.
A girl worth fighting for. That is a good song. I mean, I would say the sorry.
Oh, so go ahead.
I don't think the song is about beef, pork, and shrimp. I think.
But
wow, what is
Good Ranchers,
The line
you
before
should.
is awesome.
You should.
Oh, so this is a song, and it says, "I want her paler than the moon." So this is a song about a girl worth fighting for. So
Yes.
Katie was a girl worth fighting for. Let's see. I want her paler than the moon. Check. Eyes shine like stars. Check.
Sure.
Marvel at my strength, and adore my scars.
Sure.
Half check.
Do you adore my wonky nipple? Have I talked about that on the podcast?
That seems like new information.
It's a scar. I couldn't care less what she'll wear or what she looks like, but it depends what she cooks like. beef, pork, chicken. Get you a Good Rancher's gal. It'd be good.
Good Rangers needs to get the song
Mulan
that's perfect.
sponsorship.
Beef, pork, chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, do they know about that?
Wait, did you want to hit me up like, I'm scared of the storms, and you didn't?
I did actually. No, I texted you and said, "Oh, our power is flickering. Must be bad storms."
Oh, that was kind of the tester?
Yeah.
What did I say back?
I think you just said nothing.
When was that? Was that Friday?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
4:35.
My house didn't have power for I think 2 days. It
Really?
just kinda, yeah.
Was Rachel there?
No, Rachel's gone, but my sister's living with us for just like 3 weeks. So my
Okay.
sister was there. She was like, just keeping the blinds closed, trying to keep it cool in here.
Yeah.
She was kind of sending me updates. She's like, I'm going to try this yogurt from the fridge. I'll let you know if I crap my pants. But yeah, we got power back now. But yeah, it's crazy. You guys have like a forest worth of branches down in your
I don't
driveway
really understand what.
I guess, did it hit here, man? Did it?
I guess.
It was terrible right here.
Oh, really?
I drove like.
Are all our
around
trees
here.
back there? I just got home. I haven't been back.
I know. I haven't looked.
Hope so. Well, have you guys been chickens lately? I was more prime pork with how I saved people's lives and made them laugh.
I don't know if there's a specific example. I think I'm just always just like not standing my ground in places like airports or whatever. It's like I get to baggage claim like I'm here, and then it's like people just like come in, they come in front of you and they're moving around. I'm just like, all right.
I have something. Tell me if you were chicken here or not. We were our first flight today. You happened to be sitting by me.
Yeah.
And the lady goes, "Whose backpack's this up here?"
Oh yeah.
And it's yours. And she's like, "Do you mind putting that under your seat?" What did that? Were you when you were like, "Sure"? Did you really not care, or were you kind of like annoyed?
I was a little perturbed there.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay. But you were like, that happened to me on the flight there.
Really?
And because that nothing drives me more nuts. Because on the way there, I made a point to like check my bag. So I'm like, this is my only bag, and I definitely don't want it under my seat. So I put it up there. And the lady goes, "Whose bag is this?" Yeah. She's like, "Could you put this under your seat?" I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Just because someone else put their bag up there." I was like, "Well, why did they get to put a bag up there and I don't?"
Why do they take priority?
I mean, I was kind of sassy, but she was just like, "I don't."
But you do understand, don't you?
No, I do not, Katie. No, I don't.
Clearly, roller bags cannot fit under a seat. So if someone just
I checked my roller bag so I could put my backpack up there.
Okay, whoa. So okay, well, how extra annoyed would you be if you got on a flight and there's nowhere to put your carry-on roller bag?
Yeah, and they'd say, "We'll check that for you. We'll do a gate check."
Yeah, I was gonna say
because it's our fault you can't fit your ish in here.
And you would be okay with a gate check?
Huh?
And you wouldn't be mad if they had to gate check your bag?
I mean, if they were just say, "Hey, we're out of room. We have to check
room because I was late, or I'm some loser in Southwest C16, which I wouldn't be caught dead with." Yeah, I have a list. I checked my bag. I have earned the right to not be inconvenienced on a 2.5-hour flight with a bag at my feet.
Wow.
I'm with you.
It was just funny because they hit you with that. I could tell you were annoyed, and you're just like, okay. On the way there, I was a little bit like, I mean, I might have been, maybe that was too sassy, because then the girl was nice, and she's like, "We actually do have room, so I'll put your backpack back up here."
Yeah.
It's like, thank you, but I made it fairly clear. Do you agree with me, Katie? You don't?
I kind of do, but I also like, I mean, if you're not Southwest and you're just boarding the other flights, you can't sometimes pick which zone you're in. So what happens? You just get thrown in zone 6 and you get on with your roller bag and your backpack because you want to be able to get off the plane quickly. And there's nowhere to put your roller bag because people have their backpacks up there.
I think this happens pretty often. This is up to the airline, to the flight attendants to like monitor the baggage space. Like, hey, we're running out of room. We got to check all the rest of them.
Yeah.
That happens decently often. And if I'm the one who gets checked, like, all right, I got to get zone 1 instead of zone 3.
Katie's not the one to talk to about this. She's the psychopath that like prefers her bag at her feet.
Rachel's like that too. We will go on a road trip and Rachel's got one purse here and then a bigger purse here and like 3 drinks that none of them fit in a cup holder.
Like there will be room. She's like, I'd rather the backpack be at my feet so I have less leg room.
Yeah.
So that I
Rachel's
can get the things
swaddled
that
in
I
it.
bring. Well, especially with the diaper bag, I need that at my feet.
Well, I'm talking. Yeah. Okay. She always pulls the mom
the
card.
baby
She
card.
does the mom card. You know what I was saying.
Like trumps it. Yeah, I was with you. I was like, I don't feel like I should have to be inconvenienced because I got here before them. When it comes down to it, it's like I took the space for. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm putting my backpack in a baggage space.
Yep. All right, that's been more airline complaints with Trey and Jake. So again, thank you, Good Ranchers, for the sponsorship. Go get a nice big old box of meat for the family. GoodRanchers.com. Use code FamilyMan.
Beef,
That's right.
pork, chicken.
Make sure, like the song, make sure the woman cooks it all. Good Ranchers. No, they want everyone to cook. That's not sponsored by them.
Whoa.
I cook in our house.
You do.
A boy worth fighting for.
I'm a boy worth. Am I a boy worth fighting for, Katie?
You sure are.
Might listen to that song on the way home. That's a good one.
I might watch that movie.
Well, should we watch it?
Wait, isn't there
I
like
do think we need to. I needed to do like a catch up on movies situation because
Isn't there
we were
a
talking
new
about
Mulan?
like Godfather. I haven't seen any of those.
Yeah.
They're like the best movies of all time, apparently. What?
Isn't there a new Mulan? Like a
Live action
a
one?
live action?
Mulan.
Mulan?
Yeah. A Mulan? We need
Actually,
to watch
don't
that.
know.
We need to watch that.
New season of Bluey just dropped.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
That's all. How many seasons they got now?
Not enough. It's awesome.
I'm excited for Bluey time with Thomas.
Are y'all gonna Barbenheimer?
No. Are you?
I think I might.
Wow. Are tickets still available? It seems like it's so hyped that.
Really, actually, I haven't even looked. I don't even know when it comes out, but I know that I'm into it.
This weekend?
Is it?
I do want to see the Barbie movie.
Really? Do you want a Barbenheimer?
Sure.
Wow. There's a lot of people
He was
Barbenheimer.
not happy about that.
There's a lot of people doing it. I don't know.
Mr. Rabbit.
I mean, that does sound fun, but also, I'm also team like just let me know what I can watch in my living room.
Yeah.
But but what's the Oppenheimer? I get. What's the big? Why are people so excited about Barbie movie?
I think just Margot Robbie.
Thomas, please. Why everyone's just so excited because it's Barbie and they're making a big deal?
I think they made it really funny and they've good.
I think the marketing team has just done a phenomenal job.
This is the grunt I was talking about.
He's
earlier.
bored, bro. It's all good. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Give us a grunt. Oh yeah, really say it.
He healed
ready?
himself.
Oh, he's gonna be a star. Look at him. Oh, my little mic check there.
Mic check. And go. And
All right.
go.
So you think you and Rachel Barbenheimer?
Maybe. Sounds kind of fun.
I mean the Oppenheimer one looks crazy. 3 hours long.
Is it really?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about an Australian woman playing Barbie? Is that insensitive?
Did you see the debate where people were debating if she's mid or not? Which just
Margot Robbie's mid, dude. She's so mid. What do you think, Katie?
I didn't know
even
Margot
know
was
what-
Australian.
You think she's mid?
What does mid mean?
Do you
Do you think
she's
she
mid?
rizzed up Ryan Gosling for this movie? Yes or no?
Do you think she's mid?
No.
Okay.
All right. Here it is. I didn't know she was Australian.
You didn't?
Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
I've never talked to her in person, so I had no
Never
idea.
met her.
Yeah, I've only
Never
seen her
gotten
in
to know
like
her.
Wolf of Wall Street, where she played an American.
That's a good point. She's not mid, Katie? Okay. Stand by it. Yeah, that is a funny movement. She's so mid. She's no Addison Rae.
What's
what
Addison
the
Rae
kids
up
say.
to? I haven't
don't
heard
know.
from her in a while. What's her dad up to?
Oh, what's her dad
Remember
up to?
that? Let's just look up
Monty?
Addison Rae.
Addison Rae, a Monty
Dad.
Young gravy drama.
Oh,
That's what I want to hear about. Nothing? Did he go quiet?
well, I just saw a weird video of him that I didn't want to see. So
He was
Trying
him
to-
and the Island Boys.
more than smooching.
Island Boys.
Yeah, I don't know what he's up to. Maybe laying low. Maybe he's still got his OnlyFans. Either way,
Well, stay tuned for that. Cool. Well, I think we'll call it an episode, huh?
yeah. One last comment from last week's episode. Someone said, also, if you don't see Sound of Freedom for yourself and you just let the controversy talk be your experience with it, you're gonna look like tools. That's us, Trey.
Tools.
So add that to the list. Sound of Barbenheimer.
Sound of Barbenheimer.
Full Saturday. Count me in. I'm not going to let the
In.
controversy talk. I'm going to go watch it myself.
I love Sound of Freedom I haven't seen it yet. I've heard it's great, but it is funny. It's taken on a kind of the whole new thing where if you see it, you've got to post like, everyone must go see this. Very important.
Yeah, the media doesn't want
And if you haven't seen it. So now it's one of those things like if you didn't post the black square, you're like, oh, I knew you hated black people. Now it's like, I just haven't gotten around to see it. It's like, oh, are you selling kids? Do you work for Wayfair? I'm like, I'm just busy. I'll watch it, okay?
Dude, it was funny. I don't know if I think it was maybe the first show of the weekend, Joliet show. I was like, you, sir, where do you work? And he's like, Wayfair. I was like, oh, okay, Wayfair. And the crowd was like, ugh. I was like,
You
wow.
should've gone there. Don't do it. Don't.
I was like, this is how you know there's moms in the crowd because half of them have read a Facebook post and fully believe you sell children inside of lamps. 50% of the people in here believe that.
I mean, if I had a nickel for every time, because we renovated houses, if I had a nickel every time a kid popped out of a dresser and drawers, Katie's brother would be full. There it is.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I mean, that was pretty obvious. All right, y'all. Get your tickets to Hawaii and everywhere else. Love you guys. Love the Recties. We'll see you soon.
Down under, over under. We're coming.
All of it. Peace. Correct opinion.